Since I first met you, my life has never been the same. And so I thank you for everything you've done for me. Said I thank you.
Hey, budget babes. Marty here with Budgets and Chaos. Ooh, ooh. How you all doing? Well, it is. We are closing the financial hop second, lies third quarter. It's insane how quick time has gone. But here we are closing out the third quarter of 2025, the financial hop put together by Donna, powered by creativity, uh, budget with Mama Bear, and the traveling and saving chief, Andrea and Stephanie, budget with Mama Bear. And yeah, so Stephanie went on Tuesday. I am going today, and tomorrow Donna will be going on her channel. Um, And this is a difficult one for me. I'm going to do my best to stay focused and hopefully be able to get my words out. Um, a year, it's, I was going to start, I just was thinking about like when I was thinking about putting this video together, I'm like, okay, well, I failed. Q3, I failed. I failed my goals. I didn't reach them. Just so many, any of my goals, right? And then I thought, wait, no, it's I. It's not that I failed. It's just that life didn't allow me to reach them. And life does that to us sometimes, and it's very weird because last year in July, same time. Well, actually, this year I'm not gonna lie. My yeah, I'm gonna call it a temporary downfall. Started in April, right before my birthday, or no, right around my birthday. Um, with my health issues, and then when July 1st hit, the minute that sun rose, at July, August, and September, and even October have been, oh my gosh, so not good. we'll say that. Um, and last year, it happened the same time, July. I was thriving January through June. I was doing great. In July, life happened drastically, and I went MIA last year. Last year, I went MIA for the whole second half of the year. The only thing that I stayed consistent in and that I continued was the village hop, which I'm so thankful for. Um, um, Donna knew, what was going on or what have you, but I did continue the village hop. This year, I really wanted to go MIA as well. I wanted to go MIA. I wanted to just put a stop to everything and just crawl into my bed in fetal position, and that be that, right? But but I have said this before. I talk about my mindset, always having a positive mindset. And I have also said that it is up to us to change our mindset. It's not an easy thing to do. Harder, sometimes harder, more hard, sometimes harder than other times, or sometimes harder for other people or what have you. Um, but it's something that I feel that I am in control of, even though it's a very difficult thing to do. It's something that I have to decide, like when I'm going to come out of that state, or how. And I give myself grace for being in that moment, but it's up to me to like to pull myself out of it. And I will, and lots of support from the community, from my family, of course, yes, right. But at the end of the day, it's really up to me, right? So, this year I was like, I wanted to go to MIA, and I told myself, you're not going to go completely MIA. Step back, hold up, wait a minute. Um, I did videos here and there. I didn't do them consistently. I am consistent now, in October, but October's been horrible too. But yeah, so I wasn't consistent, but I was still doing videos here and there, and I think I did a live here and there. No, I know I did a live here and there, and so forth. Um, yeah, but so with that being said, I had goals. I had goals for Q3. Okay, I had five goals. Okay, one was to pay off 2 to 3 credit cards in that quarter. The second was to pay off my 401k in that quarter, my 401k loan. The third was to work on becoming 1 month ahead. The fourth was to work on my emergency fund and be a certain place with it, and then to increase my credit score. Well, I didn't reach any of those. I didn't. I automatically, right off the bat, am moving them over to Q4. Okay. They're going to Q4 because life did not allow me to reach my goals. Life and me, to be honest, because like I said, well, no, life, because a lot of, not just my mental state was affected, my financial state was affected. So I was not able to reach any of my goals. That doesn't mean that I failed. That just means that I had to step back, reassess, reevaluate, right? Um, so I don't want anybody to think that if you don't reach a goal or any of your goals by a certain time, it doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you didn't try. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means there's a setback, you know? And all we can do is get back up and reassess, as I said, and set goals, set new goals, reassess them, set new goals, maybe all new goals together or new dates, what have you. In my case, they're going to be new dates. Um, and then go from there. We're not going to beat ourselves up because life happens or we have a setback. We're not going to be hard on ourselves, as because we would not be hard on other people who are going through the same thing. So we need to allow ourselves that grace, because that's our journey. I do budget bingo. I play that with my live, right? And I have these silly little sayings for each letter and number, right? And one of them is G48. G48. We all have our different journeys, yet we all can relate. G48, right? And it happens. This is something that is relatable to everybody. It happens with the people who make millions and the people who don't, It doesn't matter. Lifing does not discriminate. Okay. It happens, period. Right. And it's just depends on us how we're gonna come back from that setback. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that. So this is going to be a short one because I did not reach any of my goals in Q3, but I am moving them forward to Q4. Okay, so I'll just go over them once again. My first goal is to pay off minimum two, hopefully 3 credit cards that are from I just call it from my D, which can be 2 words, divorce and the ex. Okay. And then to pay off my 401k loan in this quarter, in fourth quarter, to become 1 month ahead in my expenses, my fixed expenses. I was on track. I wanted to reach it by September 1st. That didn't happen. So I'm hoping by 12/1 I can do that. And I'm going to change that right here. I'm going to make that 12. That's my third goal. My fourth goal is I'm going to not do my fourth goal. It's my emergency fund. I'm putting that on hold, and I have to because I pretty much exhausted everything that I had with what was going on, except for my savings challenges. I do have to say that. But I have to put this on hold because I have to make, our rent. We have to put food on the table. We have to pay our fixed expenses. We have a car payment. Like all that comes before I can even save anything for this, or even in my savings challenges. So I'm actually going to put that on hold. So yeah, that's not going to be my fourth goal. I'm just going to do this and take this off. It's going to be, that's just on hold for now. And then my fourth one is to increase my credit score gradually, which actually I checked today, and it is, I'm a liar. I did not check today. I don't know why I said that. I checked this week, and it is increasing, but I just don't really want to um, discuss that yet because it's just I just want to, because it started changing this quarter in October, right? So I want to save that for my Q4 update. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm going to focus on getting back on track after my Q3 downfall. And I want to get back to tracking because I even stopped tracking. I'm a tracker. I'm a pen to paper. You can ask those who know me. I am a pen to paper, and I just have not been doing it. Not at all. Normally, when I'm saving challenges, I bring my little tracker down and I put, okay, this is gonna, groceries I'm saving. I have not done any of that. So yeah. And then these are my goals that I just discussed. eFund is on hold. And I'm afraid of another downfall, quite frankly. And that's all that I want to cover right here. It's very minimal because I'm struggling, and so this is a start for me to get back to where I was and where I want to be. Also, that what changes my financial, not my job. My job is the same. My salary is the same. All that is the same. Just things had to change. Well, first of all, all my fixed expenses increased ridiculously. And by the way, electrical is going up 13%. Yeah. Another 13%. It was already increased a few months ago or earlier in the year. Okay, but anyways, so things, I've had to change things and stuff like that, and so that means that my after paying all my bills, I have even less. I think I'm bringing like $30 to $50 to the table per savings challenges, which is, I'm not mad at that. I'm fine. I'm grateful that I have that to even do savings challenges with, because I have it, because at least I have that, right? Anyway, so that is it, y'all. That is all I really, really have for my update for the third quarter financial hop closeout for here, Budgets and Chaos. And I hope that if you find yourself in a situation similar to mine, that you do not blame yourself. You do not beat yourself up for it. Feel it. Know what happened, why it happened, and then figure out a plan to turn it around. And that is it. All right, y'all, that is all I have for this video. I know it wasn't a long one. It wasn't exciting, nothing exciting, but we're going to forge forward and continue on with our goals for Q4. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up, like the video. Make sure you go check all the other channels. Yeah, that is it. Talk to you soon. Los quiero mucho. Ciao for now.